MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Off for the Astros, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Dribbled up the line. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
The third baseman
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Trout, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He'll try it again. 3-2. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Stepping up now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. First and second now, one man out. And he fouls this one off. High and deep to right. Back goes Reddick, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Justin Upton the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Greinke is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
On the ground to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Josh Reddick. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. In now, Garrett Stubbs. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Simmons, throw on to first, won't be in time, so they just get the one there. At the plate, Zach Greinke. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. 1-0 the count. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready now for L.A. Jason Castro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1-1 to Jason Castro. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Felix Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And that's taken for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mike Trout would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Mike Trout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not quite.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as the first pitch. The set and the 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 balls and a strike now. Ready with the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Full count, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. And now everybody's running. Pitch swung on and missed. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4.
Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west. Not
in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Goodwin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bregman is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And it's fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
This is line to left. Brentler is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Greinke's ready. Here's the pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Springer to the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Into the box now, Felix Pena, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bouncer to the left side. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fletcher is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in for Houston, Garrett Stubbs. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2. Now here it comes. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Goodwin. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Chris Davinsky, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 47.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
For the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Davinsky, a California native, actually. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. 3-1. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Anthony.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And no advance. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davinsky. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Swinging a ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. George Springer the next to hit as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Standing in now, Michael Brantley. Fly ball out toward right field. Goodwin's in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. A 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, Anthony Rendon as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
In there, 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tommy La Stella. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate now, Justin Upton. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Pitch pops straight up. Davinsky is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Brian Goodwin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. In now, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Chopper to short. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Garrett Stubbs. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So,
and leading up for the Angels,
Brad Peacock enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please.
First pitch of the at-bat.
For Houston,
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Angels, number 23, Matt.
And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, David Fletcher, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. How about that? Jordan Alvarez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Jordan Alvarez.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed. Ryan Presley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tie run to the plate.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up Mike Trout. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. First and second here with nobody out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he got him. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Tommy La Stella. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. 2-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners. Ready to begin the 8th. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted into the air out towards center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Toward his left is Simmons. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, and the lefty, Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. 2 out with a man at first. Hard on the ground towards short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Jason Castro, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. A ball and no strikes. Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Ball 2 now. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Brantley, but range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Angels, number 5.
And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2, and a fastball blew it right now. David Fletcher, he's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Going to be a foul ball. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Fouled off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is... Digging in, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Buchter is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And another Foul ball. The next 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Castro gathers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. LaStella fields it cleanly. On to first, and they get the double play. Aledmus Diaz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
George Springer would be next. Payoff pitch on its way. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped high in the air. Buchter is there for it. And that ends the inning. Brian Abreu enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 66.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1, here it comes. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting. Third baseman. Anthony.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Fastball just inside.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He pulls this one into right. Reddick is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Justin Upton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Popped him up. Stubbs over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-4 the outcome today. Houston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Stavinsky is credited with the win. Felix Pena permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men.